Crafty friends, Becky here, back with a little haul. I've been to Joann's. I'm really sad they're closing, and I've been going as often as I can. They're now up to 70% off on some things, or 60% off. So I've been getting little by little. So I'm going to share with you what I have so far. I also have Hobby Lobby and Michael's and a little few odds and ends. So let's get started. Oh, and by the way, before we get started, Spellbinders is having their spring warehouse clearance sale. So be sure and head on over there because they have fabulous deals at $1, $3, and $5 deals. So get on over there. I've already placed my order. So you know now, I've already told you. Get going. All right, let's get started. All right, let's start with the jewelry. I picked up these. These are adventuring beads, and these are now the 70% off. So yeah, they had this one, the metal beads. These are little daisy spacers in the copper color, and then found these. This were this little charms, and they say hope on there, and that could be used for lots of messages: breast cancer, any kind of awareness. That's just hope. Yep, hope for better days. And I found these, the metal beads, and those are nice. You can use them all different ways, different styles. And then these are agates. So you got aventurine and agates, kind of look similar but different. And then this I hadn't seen before. These are Wagnerite beads. They're tiny, but they're pretty. And it kind of looks like Larimar to me, but they're pretty. And then I also found these connector beads, and they have a little bead in the middle. And of course, you can put the string through there. Any type of beading material you want to put through there. That has 3 colors to those. That was the jewelry. And I also found some lunar paste. I believe these are 60% off now. So I don't remember what that came out to, like maybe $3, $4, I'm not sure. Then I also picked up some Distress Oxide sprays. I haven't tried the Oxide spray, and I've did the Distress ink and the Distress Oxide inks, but not the sprays. So yeah, I saw some cool projects on the Tim Holtz YouTube thing, so I'm going to try those. And then I also found some of these stamps, stamp and stencils. And I thought I had this one here before, but I can't find it. Does that happen to you? Like, I know I had it, but I've been looking for days for this. And so, well, might as well get it at 60% off, right? So I got this one, and then this one with the butterflies. And there's a couple more there that they have several of, so I might get those later on. But those are the ones I got so far. And I also picked up these Jen Hatfield. I think these were like $2 or so, or $1 something, but they're cute. I like the little roller skate. So I do have this collection of the paper pad. So I got those, and then I also got some single sheets that were on sale too. So I also found this at those magazines, you know, they never go on sale, and now this was, at the time I got this one, was 40% off. So picked this one up with the stamps. And it has 28 stamps, and you also get free paper downloads. So this is quite a lot of stamps. So let me show you. Open this up. Oh goodness me! Look at that. Okay, look at that. It's pretty, isn't it? And it has some sentiments. Happy birthday. Sunshine is the best medicine. I really like that sentiment. And let your dreams bloom and grow. You're in my thoughts. Life begins in the garden. I love to be in the garden. Thank you so much. And then lots of pretty flowers. And my flowers are really sprouting right now, so can't wait for them to bloom. And you also get of course, a magazine. And so you get lots of neat ideas with those. So I got quite a few magazines now. Lots of inspiration, so I can't wait to play with that. I also want to play with these. It's Distress paint, and in the speckled egg, crackling campfire and peeled paint. And then I found some foundry wax at the silver and the gold kind of looking. Not sure how to use those yet, but on clearance, I'm gonna try them. You know me, I'm all good for a clearance sale. And then this one is peach mango fragrance, and I love these for my diffuser. So this, you can use it for soaps and stuff like that, bath bombs, but that's what I'm gonna use it for, fragrance. Beautiful. I also found the distress sprayer. I got the little one, and this is another one. I could swear I have it somewhere. I can't find it. I have some other ones, but not this one. So anyway, I got this one. Has the little stand, you put it down. So I got that. And then this string, this is a good one. Soft flex, and you can also knot it. This was pretty pricey, but I think there were 30-40% off of this stringing medium. So I got that one. Yeah, so found this. This string. $1. Well, of course, I think they were 40% off at the time. So it's our 60 cents or so. And they're really cute little puffy stickers. Now, this is the only die I've gotten so far. And this is the Tim Holtz. And it went with the little hand and a little matchbox. Of course, you can make a matchbox. You don't need a die, but this one has for the embossed top layer top. So I got that one. And then this little stamp. Love, laughter, and happily ever after is what it says. It was marked $1, but then there were 40% off. So got this little stamp. And then here's some of the papers I found. Now, like I said, there were 70% off on the paper. So this, I think this is pink icing. So I got 2 of those and some gumdrop green. These are the 8.5 by 11. And I think this was 30 cents or so for these. So I got these and then some browns for my gingerbreads people, and cookies and stuff. And I really love this green. This one is called, does it have a name? No, I don't see a name. But anyway, I got 2 of those. These are on the clearance section. So 50 cents, the Jen Flower Child, along with that paper pad when I was talking about. So I got this one and this one for 50 cents. And then, of course, the tapes to go with that theme, the Flower Child. My roller skates. And another pink icing. It's in the smaller size. And then at this one, this is the mirror. It's from Tim Holtz mirrored cardstock. So you know, do the little on the cars, the mirror. So I got that. I forget some of these. There's felt sheets. These were also on clearance out. And so I got these colors to make some teddy bears. The little fuzzy ones with the dies. That's it. The Stamps of Life, the little teddy bear. So I want to make a little plushie with those. Yeah, something unexpected from Hobby Lobby. Are these great big towels from $24.99 for $6.24. This is a great big fluffy towel. Look how thick this is. Really, really thick. It's like grand towels. I have 2 of these. And I didn't expect that. And they have the sheets also on clearance and some household bath stuff. So check that out. And t-shirts. I finally found some. Well, this is another store that I went to because the other store didn't have these. And they were not on sale or anything or clearance. But I have this one, the Hello Kitty. And these were marked down to $3.74. So this one's for my daughter. I'm going to give it to her for her birthday. It's coming up in May. So I'm going to hide it. And then this one I got for myself. And this one is the Winnie the Pooh. And it is embroidered. Y'all, it has stitches. Look at the little bees. Aren't they cute? And also that was $3.74. And I got the large because there was only one. I wear a medium, but that's okay. I'm going to wear the large. No discriminating. I'm going to be comfortable. And then $3.74 for this one. This is for my granddaughter. Her birthday is also in May. So I'm going to give this one to her. No Bad Days. So it's Lilo. Or Stitch. He's a Stitch, right? Yeah, Stitch. Pretty flowers. So I got that for my friend. That back wall that they have at Hobby Lobby still have some paper. So I got these for $1.59. And this has a variety. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Has a variety of papers in there. Put that down. Yeah, I'm going to open this up. It has this little guy here and some puppy dogs and these bubbles. I thought that was cute. And for $1.59, why not? Also at Hobby Lobby, found this pearl-like finish paint, and this was 99 cents from $1.99. And you can add that to little projects to make, or on top of other paint to make it pearl color. And I also found this. This was $1.14 from $2.29, and this is a little fire pit. I have a fairy garden in my yard. I thought this would be cute out there, right? So yeah, little fire pit. I love making barbecue. And then one more of these. It's $1.12 for the envelopes in black. That'll come in handy. You can use this for maybe Halloween or some folio journal projects. And then this also thought I could use this for my journals, to use that elastic closure type thing on top of that. So for $1.99, I'll try it. And it shows you how to tie it back here. Get that one too. And then also at Hobby Lobby, I found some more rocks. This one, $1.99 for the white quartz. This is pretty heavy, but these are the bigger stones. Then I like to put these on my plants and stuff, or decorate different things with those as well. Then some St. Patrick's items. I haven't even seen any of these on St. Patrick's Day. I guess I was too busy looking at other stuff, but I found these back there on the wall. Got the confettis. These are large flowers. And some stickers. Got those. These were all, I think, 75% off or 90%. No, they were 90% off. What am I talking about? 90% off. So 29 cents, 40 cents. And then these, the coins. Got those stickers. And then here's one of those odd things. So this one I picked up at Ross, and this is a resin art kit geode planter, and it has everything in there to make this little planter. And it even has the rocks. This includes everything. It has a mold and all. And so I picked up previously on Hobby Lobby some of these little rocks so I can make more. And I have resin and everything, so I just need the mold. And now I can make them. So for $4.99, that was a good deal to make lots of little planters. All right, so I thought I was going to move on to Michael's, but in my Michael's bag, I have a Joann's bag. That happened to you too? Well, I just try to gather everything up because I don't go all at one time. I found this one. This is also at Joann's. It's a paper distresser from Tim Holtz. And use the little sides to distress the paper. Look at that. It was a good price. I got it. And then this one. I have these from Hildy and Joe. It says Lucky, Love, Live, Laugh. And I thought those were pretty with the hearts in the middle. Good embellishments. And I was thinking about bookmarks and hanging the back at the end. So I've already made another one. So I thought that was good. And they're flat. And I also picked up these small beads there. Glass. And I like those. Pretty shiny, sparkly. And this one stamp. Save, work, travel, repeat. That's what I'm currently doing right now. Saving to travel again and then do it all over again. And then I found these. This the other set that I picked up is, can't beat it, right for 60% off. These are 2-inch. You get the outline die and then the inside. It cuts all at one time. So I got those, and I like that. There's 2 inches on those. And here. Now we can go on to Michael's because I got a lot of stuff from Michael's. This one, these were $1 on clearance. I got the birds, and then it's the little dragonflies and the bows and butterflies. So not bad for $1 for these little things. And I know I could make some of these. I have the little jig, but have I tried it yet? No, but I'll get to it. I can eventually. But, and then I also found this one. This cast iron soap for $5, regular $12.99. And I like this soap. We're gonna make some stuff with that. That's a good base too. But by itself, it's good too. And I found this one for $2. Is a silicone candy mold that makes some chocolate. And then I have that card that makes a candy. So yeah, that's gonna make a good gift when I make some of these candy, and then give them that card with the candy card. And I also found these dies. You know, I'm collecting them because I had a $10 voucher or something like that. You make a purchase and then you get redeem rewards. So $10 when I got some stuff. Yeah, I got these, a 10-piece layering dies for the cupcake. This one, this like little movie reels and some Polaroids, small ones. And I got the bows, and I did cut these out. I think I'll show you some samples. Those are my projects. And then this one, the sun, the moon. It says Dreamer there. Then I found this one on clearance. This is what I've been looking for a while now. The extruder, it says for fondant, but I'm going to use it for clay. So for $7 from $19.99. Yeah, finally found one on clearance. See, pays to wait. I wasn't in a hurry. And then this one, I'm going to try it for $3 from $7.99. And this is for resin. So you can make a little geode, you know. So I'm going to try that too. Okay, and so now for some more random things. This is a Scrap Diva design die that I just picked up, and it came in. They were having a sale. It is 20% off or 25% off. I don't know, but this is one of the ones that I got. This is the double loop bow, and I have a sample of that one. I'll show you in a minute. And then also from the Stamps of Life, I got made in little stamps. Belong to the Stamp Club and the Papercraft Club, Kit Club. Anyway, you get this month, for the next few months, they're going to give a free gift. And this one, I got some little sunglasses. So isn't that cool? I got the little sunglasses to go with that. So that's it for that part. And then my projects. Let's get started on that. Here are some of my projects that I've been working on. Here's that Scrap Diva bow. And I really like it. It's got little sections to it. Double loops in the back part here, the tails. And then these are the ones from the Recollections. Some of these bows. Get those little tiny ones. Really like this one, so tiny and delicate. So thin, right? I like it. And then these are from AliExpress. Where are my dies at? Let me find it here. Where'd it go? Of course, I lose everything right now. Here they are. Here it is. Here it is. I have these little corner dies. There were 5 of them, 5 different ones, I think. There we are. These corners. Put on your projects. I had this one with the butterfly. I got glue on my hands. I'm trying to put this bow together. And then this style, and then this style. They're nice corner dies, right? And then this one. There's lots of them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ones. So, right? Pretty. For the corners. So I did those. And my bows. And then I also got these dies where they say happy birthday. These were from, I think I got them on Temu. Don't buy a lot of stuff from there, but I do have some things saying happy birthday. And then this dragonfly. And my dragonfly I made here, the different colors. And then first I tried acetate and to color the back to make it like translucent, kind of shimmering through. And then I found some paper in the thrift store. And then this one was some, where'd it go? There you go. Here it is. Some wings. Shimmer sheets. These were from, somebody bought them at Big Lots for 50 cents, but I paid only 25 cents, I think, at the garage sale. Look, they have there for wings. And this is pretty paper. So I put it in back of the butterfly with the 2 layers. And then this holographic paper on top is really sparkly, right? And then there's that paper. To make those butterflies. And then with the happy birthday, I cut it out of the paper from the Dollar Tree and I put it on one of my cards. Where'd it go? Here, that I made last time. So I updated my card. This happy birthday on the sides here. That's where I used that. This is a different paper. These are both from the Dollar Tree, the papers. Yeah, I really like this one. Also from Dollar Tree is this paper, and I made a little background piece here for a centerpiece. I'm going to either put this butterfly, look at that pretty, and this pretty paper is pearlized and textured. And that was my projects. And then I also cut out the flowers from the Spellbinders. Like I said, y'all need to head on over to the Spellbinders website. I get some cool deals on the stamps and dies. Just to cut out some flowers, and I almost forgot where I got these flowers at. You know, when you cut up little dies like this, or that's what happens to me. I cut up a bunch of them, and then I'm like, where do I have that die? That's so cute. So now I put it together with a die. And then I also stamped out a whole bunch of these little roller skates, right? And that stamp from Hobby Lobby. So I couldn't decide on the colors. There's so many options. So I got that. That's still going to my Groovy Days. Then I also made a little, I had a die from also from Temu. And this was a difficult die to figure out because I couldn't figure it out. So I finally made it into this because the other options were eluding me on how to put this little purse together. Here's what it should look like according to the pictures, but I couldn't get these sides to go in or how they were supposed to go, or then you put the little handle there, but it wasn't closing right for me. So I made it like this, and this will work for me. These are also from Hobby Lobby, little flower bits. So I made this little box and then the card to go with it, the leftover paper, and one of the little dolls that I had already previously colored, and the leftover papers, and that happy birthday. Put the gold in behind there is really sparkly glitter paper. So that's it for my projects. Nope, one more is my trophy die. Here it is, coming up for Father's Day. It's the World's Best. This is a trophy die from the Stamps of Life. It also comes with a stencil, the #1 stencil. So I made I'm ahead of the game, so now I don't have to rush when Father's Day comes around. So I made a shaped card out of that. And then this is also paper from the Dollar Tree. Isn't that cool? And then also is playing with my butterflies, so might as well make a whole bunch of butterflies. So that's it for my projects for now. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you've been doing. Which one are you going to go out to Hobby Lobby? And are you still finding stuff at Joann's? Let me know. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.